number 7, Ersa Ilyasova.
Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Grayson Allen is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the 3. And for Milwaukee, they've got A.J. Green, and it's Giannis in at the shooting guard position. We could be in for an explosive scoring game tonight, Legs, with two high-octane offenses facing off.
Yeah, that's the modern NBA right there, B.A. The skill level as good as it's ever been. More high-level shot takers and makers on the floor at once.
All right, let's see what unfolds here.
Here we go.
Here's Baker. He played a great game against Boston.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Here's Giannis. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Antetokounmpo outside, and that time also a missed shot. Milwaukee has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter, and there it is for him. Giannis has got 5 now.
Well, it's early, but I love their offensive game plan to this point.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
That was your top scorer crew. Give them another round of applause, fans.
Hero, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Bucks.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Baker gets the bucket.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Pass to Antetokounmpo. No good again that time.
That was their 4th straight miss to start this game. Not ideal.
Giannis' shot is good.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Hero. Uses the glass on the layup.
Finally able to knock one down. Hopefully, the lid is off the basket.
The 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Baker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Buries it from 3.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Hero. 11 feet out. Milicic grabs the board. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Coming into this, having notched a win against Boston in their last game.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. Number 1, the Raptors. Milwaukee, second.
You know, you really didn't want to send either team to the line if you had any ideas about winning.
Milwaukee leading by 21. Well, Tim, you hear about the move to positionless basketball. The Raptors are well equipped.
Yeah, they are loaded with athletic wings and interchangeable pieces, which gives them a high level of versatility.
Here's Hero. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Hero's gone 1 for 3 from the field here.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to O'Neal. Antetokounmpo outside. Antetokounmpo is doubled. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Here's Milicic. Antetokounmpo covering.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Here he goes. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
That one drops for him.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Here's Ilyasova. Sinks the tray.
I mean, just hitting all their shots early. What an offensive game plan. It must be the coaching.
And so Hero will bring it up for Toronto. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
That's a great point, and you can also add poor communication. The rotations were slow and sometimes not even there at all. He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
From deep three-point range, it's Milwaukee with a rebound. This game against Toronto is the first time they've met this year.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
I love their approach tonight. They are hitting at a really high percentage.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Green. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Ilyasova with it. Hero picks him up. Outside, Green. Drains the triple. Green's got 8. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
I must say, their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting just about 29% so far. Not great. They double him with Ilyasova, and the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And with players now able to earn money at the collegiate level, what does that do for the NBA legs?
Well, I do think overall it's a good thing. As a former college athlete myself, I love to see these guys get rewarded, and possibly you get to the league, you're a little bit more polished and grown up.
Bottom line is you may have made some money, but when you have a chance to play against the best of the best, that's why you go pro.
There's nothing like it.
Antetokounmpo, Gonzalez.
Now here's Hero. He's guarded closely. To the paint. And stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Yakichonis. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I just love how he runs the floor with energy and intensity, but still stays under control.
In this league, you run whenever you can. It's so much easier to score in transition.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
To the middle. Gonzalez passes to O'Neal. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
And the Raptors with some changes. Antetokounmpo's checked in for O'Neal, and Sexton subbed in for Hero. Baker gets the bucket.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Antetokounmpo with it. Green picks him up. Antetokounmpo can't connect. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket, down low. Gonzalez. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. Here's Yakichonis. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Now here's Allen. Still no points. Antetokounmpo. Got a hand on it. Lets it fly. Again, Milwaukee!
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pass to Gonzalez. Now Sexton. Goes up on the wing, and he nails the jumper.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
And you look at Colin Sexton, puts points on the board, Grant, and does it efficiently.
Well, B.A., unfortunately, he gives some of that back on the other end of the floor. But there's always a place in this league for guys who can fill it up.
Here's Allen. After the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Gonzalez passes to Antetokounmpo. Toronto passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And Allen gets it to go on the assist by Sexton.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great. Nice.
Wow.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? And so Sexton will bring it up for Toronto. Antetokounmpo outside. No good from outside.
Something's off about him this quarter.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Toronto making a switch here. Shireman's checked in. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Sexton passes to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
Almost had...
And coach must have had a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation.
Andrea Bargnani.
And depending on the ref's angle, an out-of-bounds violation is an easy call to get wrong.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
That's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
Bucks dancers, give them a hand, fans.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Sexton, he's off on the layup. Here's James. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Had a feeling this was going to be their strategy coming in. They've got a major size advantage to be able to execute this.
They've got Dick, and it's Milicic in at the 5 down low. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. EA?
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Here's Gonzalez. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Here's Dick, and he buries his first look.
Their defense is getting beat up the floor, and no adjustments have been made at all.
Toronto's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Back to Antetokounmpo, pass to Antetokounmpo, and his struggles continue offensively.
Well, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher. The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Toronto passing it around. There's the 3, and it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 6 rebounds in the game.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
His willingness to share the ball elevates this offense.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Here's Baker, and the three-pointer goes. Baker's got 6 in the quarter.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And so here is Toronto. Sexton passes to Gonzalez. Sexton with it, now guarded by Ilyasova. And Gonzalez gets it to go. Gonzalez has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
To the inside. Here's Baker. Antetokounmpo covered. Oh, big time!
Baker!
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Lets the 3 fly.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And the Bucks call time here. Tim, you graduated with an MBA from an elite business school. How has that impacted how you look at the NBA?
Well, it certainly gives you a look at how the business side of things are impacted in the NBA and a real grasp of the numbers. And man, oh man, are those numbers big at this level.
Bell, he's checked in for the Bucks. Toronto also changed it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Allen in for Antetokounmpo.
What a contest. That looked like a guaranteed bucket.
It's good.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo to stop the run, and he lays it in. Antetokounmpo has got his second bucket on the night.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Baker gets the bucket.
Well, unless the defense adjusts, I don't see any change here. He has flat out taken over this game with his scoring.
Now here's Antetokounmpo, coming off a 16-point game against Houston.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Sinks it from distance. Baker's got 42 in the game.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Toronto has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. They double-team Allen. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
Here's Bell, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bell's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, he was cold in that first quarter, and now it's great to see him flip that switch and start getting hot here.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Pass to Sexton. Toronto passing it around. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo up top. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Sexton misses. Here's Milwaukee. Ilyasova with it. Picked up by Allen.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Pass to Sexton. Allen outside. James with a steal. And the Bucks pushing it up now. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. James has got 12 points in the game.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
4 on the clock. Antetokounmpo for 3. Bell grabs the miss.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
James, that's good.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Allen, and here's Sexton. Antetokounmpo for 3, and it goes, but just 2 for 10 so far.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Here's Dick. The shot's good on the assist by James. Dick's got his second basket of the game.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Baker, and the Bucks hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Sexton. It's deflected. Inside. And slammed dunk by James.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Raptors. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Takes the 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years, but truly, he might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a Global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Here's Allen. After Milwaukee picked up a three with their last shot. Antetokounmpo. Bam! Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
Nothing will drive your coach crazier than what you just saw. Lack of focus, lack of effort. I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
And so here is Toronto after the Bucks picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Gonzalez. Ilyasova covering. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way. It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. And it's blocked. Shot from 12, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
Into the lane. Bell.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Milwaukee Bucks. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about that, Ernie? I sense Shaq getting restless over there.
Hey, my mistake, big fella. Someone put crazy talk on the teleprompter. I was just, going along with it for giggles.
I'm not giggling, Ernie.
Come on, try it. Come on. I bet I can make you giggle.
I'm ticklish, Ernie. I'm ticklish.
Come on. Let us take some time now to talk about the first half. A commanding performance for the Milwaukee Bucks.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball. Really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. So for the Raptors right now, they've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with Grayson Allen. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4-man position. Here's Carter. Good work there as it goes. Carter's got his first basket.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
The Raptors shooting poorly at only 28%. Offensive rebound from deep. The shot no good.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Morant's got his first 3 points of the game. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Now here's Hero. Allen outside, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Milwaukee ball.
Yo, watch his step back. It's good seeing you.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Here's Hero. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And here are the Raptors now. Antetokounmpo.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
Here's Baker. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Now Hero. Toronto passing it around. Antetokounmpo for 3.
Well, I think at this point the whole team is...
Oh, how about that?
Oh, out of my way.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Hero for 3. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now to the left side wing. And here's Morant outside. Connects from downtown. Morant's got 6.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Outside O'Neal to stop the drought. Oh, Morant with the block. Here's Baker. Oh, my goodness. Wow.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Pass to Allen. Hero for 3. And again, Toronto, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. They double-team Allen. Shot blocked! And he recovers it. Antetokounmpo for 3.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Knocks it down from distance.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 10 points for him.
And now that's 1 3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Here's Baker. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
Well, he hit 4 threes in the first, and now he's drained 2 more here in the second quarter. Absolutely on fire from deep. That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Here's Baker. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Carter, good.
Coming out of the break red hot. I mean, they have yet to miss a shot.
Here's Hero. Allen outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Hero. From deep. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Hero's got 8.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ilyasova with it. Hero picks him up. Ilyasova passes to Bell. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Bell's got 6 here in the quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Bucks.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
And they have also done a great job capitalizing on turnovers. Whenever they get a steal, they are off to the races. They're going to try to keep that going.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Allen's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Tries the spin move. Antetokounmpo outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Fires the three. Jordan with the bucket.
Their transition defense has been porous. They're getting run over.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And again, unable to change momentum here.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track. I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. They double-team Allen. Antetokounmpo, the pass to O'Neal. Milwaukee with the rebound.
He got the space he wanted for his mid-range. He just wasn't able to convert.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
Milwaukee shooting their second attempt at the line tonight. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists. It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
From deep, Jordan gets the three to fall. Jordan's got 6 in the quarter.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Parks. He got a piece of it. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Fires from deep. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Back-to-back threes. Making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Shots good by Antetokounmpo.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really...
Another one falls. Amazing.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the third most 60-point games in a single campaign. Timeout called the Raptors. Grant, since he's coming to the league, what's jumped out to you about Hero's development?
Well, I've liked seeing his growth in running the pick and roll. He's not just a jump shooter anymore. He's a guy that can anchor an offensive unit, B.A.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Antetokounmpo comes in for O'Neal, and Sexton subbed in for Allen. Sexton finds Antetokounmpo. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Jordan against Sexton. Shot clock at 5. A clear look for Antetokounmpo. And again, Toronto no good. From deep, Jordan. And again, it's Milwaukee from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Raptors. A deep three. Milwaukee with the rebound. Baker's got his 7th rebound here tonight. The three nails it from beyond the arc. Baker's got 17 now, just in the second half.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
Back to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo finds Hero. No good. Unable to win this run. He takes it in. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. Giannis Antetokounmpo is checked in for Hero. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And for the Raptors, they're shooting a rough 25% from the field in this game. Back to Sexton. It's tipped. Now Milwaukee moving it up. Lets it fly. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Ilyasova's got 20.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
And the key is attacking before the defense gets set.
Back to Antetokounmpo. And again, Toronto no good. From deep, Jordan. He drops it from range. Jordan's got 12 points.
And another one from distance. He's hot, and they keep feeding him.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
It'll be a jump ball.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
And the Raptors making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. So it's Milwaukee now. From deep, Jordan. Oh, he's locked in. Drains his fifth shot in as many attempts.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Sexton to halt the run. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already... Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
Regain control. Come on now. Every pass, every possession. Play with a purpose. We've talked about this, all right? Solid plays every time. Right now. Come on.
Ooh, some fire in Coach Kerr's voice right there, demanding his team kick it up a notch.
Great intensity from Coach. Less than happy with his team's effort right now.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And it's Ilyasova in at power forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Sexton passes to Antetokounmpo. Clock at 6. Antetokounmpo is doubled. Here's the 3. Allen can't get it to go.
Yeah, he probably shouldn't have taken that shot there. The defensive intensity was all over him.
From deep, Jordan. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, we talk about winning basketball all the time and what it looks like. Well, that defense right there, that's the opposite of that.
The three-pointer off the mark.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them one.
Allen, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. They need this. Gonzalez misses. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Dick gets the bucket.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
Gonzalez passes to Allen. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Sexton. Shot on the wing, and it's in, off the glass. That one falls.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And he drops it in from the low post. Antetokounmpo has gotten his first basket of the night. The Bucks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. And so here is Toronto. Here's Gonzalez. Toronto passing it around. Antetokounmpo, left side. Sexton, the open look. And the shot no good, a bit short.
All alone from mid-range. You've got to think he's kicking himself.
Parks drills it from deep.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the NBA certainly responsive to the fans, Tim. But some say they just want to complain.
Well, the social media era has given fans more of a voice than ever before, but it also breeds shorter attention spans, so the league is right to be proactive.
Olynyk's checked in for the Bucks. Green comes in for Carter.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break. And we're playing about as much defense as they did there, not nearly enough.
Antetokounmpo outside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Sexton. Three-pointer O'Neal. And it's Ilyasova with the rebound. Ilyasova's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. Sexton with it, guarded by Olynyk. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Here's Ilyasova, and the jam by Ilyasova.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You've got to love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Sexton. Yep, that one's good. Sexton's got 4 points this quarter.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Outside O'Neal. Now here's Sexton, tightly guarded, and he makes it on the layup.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And here's Green from the arc, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Gonzalez misses. Outside Dick. Let's go with a 3. The putback.
Trying to contest size is probably wishful thinking.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, BA, the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
Pass to O'Neal. Allen outside. O'Neal on the wing. They double him with Olynyk. 6 to shoot. Back to O'Neal for 3. Allen. Rebound by Olynyk. So it's Milwaukee now. And the jam by Ilyasova.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Toronto passing it around. It's stolen by Olynyk. Jumps up, and it's hammered home by Green.
Well, look, I mean, great anticipation on one end leads to points on the other.
Well, coaches love that hustle. Not only getting the extra possession, but then converting it.
And they're on the run. Dick with it. Picked up by Allen. Three-pointer. Dick, that's good. Dick's got 13 in the second half.
And that's 4 from deep on the night, with 3 of them coming in this half.
Pass to Sexton. Now O'Neal. Allen outside. Dick brings the double team. Here's O'Neal. And again, Toronto, no good. And it's Green with the ball for the Bucks. Down low. Here's Yakichonis. 4-3. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Sexton, that's good.
Colin Sexton.
Well, Legs, being a GM in the NBA is a tough gig. What's the most important part of the job, in your opinion?
So, BA, evaluating talent is still the main responsibility of the job. That includes drafting, free agency, even selecting a coach. But then it's about building relationships, establishing communication, and culture.
Ooh, it sounds like a lot of qualifications that you have.
Well, I'm pretty comfortable right here, if that's okay.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Toronto. Tyler Hero comes in for Sexton. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
No problems knocking that one down. Antetokounmpo has got 10 points in just the second half. Minute 32 left in the fourth quarter. Sends it home from three-point land.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Bucks.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Right wing. Here's Ilyasova. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Allen outside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And they double up Antetokounmpo. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
So this one belongs to the Bucks. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was off.